I just want to show and go back to why we are having to change our thinking from this particular situation. You see, everywhere the land, that the agricultural thinking that we have got existed, the wind would blow every direction and that would carry moist air across the land. And you all know that plants can get water out of the air, particularly every day. So there's what we're calling the daily water cycle, that dew that you notice almost every day, wetting the plants, and then the plants not needing to extract water from the soil to keep themselves cool. They only needed water to recycle and manage their function. So the efficiency is the greatest if you've got water in the air condensing every day. So here is a landscape which I always refer to as a fool's paradise. Anybody wants to go and look at the global situation in the climatic region, there is not another pattern like that. The next thing then is we start to say, this is the other component. We've got the sun, the plants, the hydrology, and the daily water cycle. They're the three things that run the world every day. Yet we don't use any of them in planning, I don't believe. And so this is an opportunity to say, we have got the only laboratory in the world with a proven process to use the most efficient and fundamental pieces of the whole climate process. And then we'll go on and I'll try and show you that Australia, and I mentioned this, now I want you to look at it. If you imagine that there was a coastal strip 150 kilometres of quite dense permanent green vegetation right around the coast, and then of course you've got then the river systems, and go back to thinking about the Mediterranean where there's this landmass and water. We've got a river system. Firstly, we've got the coast all covered, and I want to talk about that daily water cycle thing, because every day that you've got a big mass of vegetation, it's so cool in there that the moisture that's transpired by the plants doesn't lift out into the higher atmosphere, it stays in the biosphere, and then each night returns and is reused. We can't get it more efficient than that. And let me just tell you, in terms of agriculture or plant use, you can't apply water to a plant, its roots that is, without moving your biological capital, except the daily water. So it is the most efficient way of building a landscape under the worst conditions.